Where you going for your next car?
Beetlejuice.
The creepy cruisers are here. I'm dealing. Customer.
I'm just looking.
No problem. Twist and shout. Then you get out. Each sold separately. I love this car.
I want to tell you something about myself I don't share with just about everybody. I'm a car guy. I know, surprising. Charming even, but stay with me. I have owned 2 ghost cars in my life, or should I say in my death, which is when most of my major purchases happen. Exhibit A, the Creepy Cruiser. Kenner Toy Company, 1990. Just look at this ride. Sleek, menacing, a genuine dead chick magnet. And I mean that literally. The chicks were dead. We were all dead. It was a whole thing. Exhibit B, and this one is personal. Doomy, the dragster of doom from my animated series. A vehicle of extraordinary power and, as it turned out, extraordinary psychological instability because Lydia and I, in our infinite wisdom, installed an abnormal carburetor.
Abby someone. Abby who? Abby normal.
Look, in my defense, it was the only one available. And sure, Doomy developed what the medical community might generously call a split personality disorder as a result, but he was fast and loyal, mostly, depending on which personality he was driving. And that got me thinking. Because ghost cars are not just a netherworld phenomenon, folks. Oh no. The living have been encountering phantom vehicles on the roads for generations. Cars with no drivers. And no, I'm not talking about those Waymo pieces of crap. On this episode of the Channel for the Recently Deceased, we're counting down the top 3 ghost cars. Not of the netherworld, but of yours. So hit that like and subscribe button, and for the love of all things unholy, fasten your seatbelts. This is going to be a spooky ride. Number 3, the ghost car of High Point. In High Point, North Carolina, locals have shared stories for years about a sleek black Camaro that appears on certain back roads and highways late at night. Witnesses describe the car moving smoothly with no visible driver, or sometimes a shadowy young man behind the wheel who vanishes when approached. The vehicle is said to be the same 1970s Chevy Camaro involved in a fatal crash involving a teenager named Eddie. According to the legend, Eddie died in the early 1970s when he was driving his Camaro too fast and too furious, and he crashed, possibly racing or swerving to avoid something. Since then, drivers report seeing the black Camaro pull up alongside them, match their speed, then speed away or disappear around a curve. Some claim the car has no license plate, no headlights, or leaves no tire tracks. Others say they've heard faint 1970s rock music coming from it before it fades into the night, which sounds straight out of a Stephen King novel. The story has become a staple of High Point ghost lore, especially among those who drive the rural stretches near the city. While no official records confirm the exact crash or Eddie's identity, some versions vary on the year or the name, the sightings persist, often shared on local forums, Reddit, and ghost hunting groups. Skeptics call it classic urban legend fueled by late-night imagination and similar-looking black Camaros. But believers insist the car and its driver are still out there, forever tied to that fatal night. Number 2, the Yellow Beetle. Late at night, motorists encounter a battered yellow Volkswagen moving frustratingly slowly along the Kuala Lumpur-Karak Expressway in Malaysia. When drivers attempt to overtake the car, it vanishes, only to inexplicably reappear directly in front of them. Drivers who look closely into the phantom yellow car report seeing no one in the driver's seat, or occasionally a driver
with a featureless, terrifying face.
According to the tale, the car belongs to a man who died in a horrific crash on the notoriously dangerous Karak Highway decades ago. Built in the 1970s, the mountainous route features steep slopes, blind corners, and sudden drops in visibility that have unfortunately led to numerous fatal accidents. This tragic history has made the highway the subject of multiple local ghost stories, with the Yellow Beetle being the most widely recognized. According to local folklore, the best way to escape the loop is to simply drive slowly until the car eventually speeds up and vanishes. So the solution to this haunting is to be patient in traffic, which means this ghost has inadvertently become the best argument for defensive driving in Southeast Asia. He's not only a poltergeist, He's a road safety campaign. The Malaysian Highway Authority could not have scripted a better PSA. And number 1, the Haunted Hearse of Tennessee. On rural roads in Tennessee, witnesses have reported seeing a phantom driverless hearse speeding with no driver in sight. The ghostly vehicle is said to appear at accident sites or chase other drivers before vanishing without a trace. This eerie antique hearse has become a symbol of death on lonely back roads near the town of Sale Creek, Tennessee, and dates back generations. Drivers say it materializes from darkness, keeps an uncanny distance, matching the driver's every maneuver, then dissolves like breath on glass. Other drivers report their car radios crackling or navigation glitches when encountering the hearse. Whether cautionary myth or genuine haunting, and I want to be clear, I am professionally agnostic on that question, the legend persists, and late-night motorists still feel watched to this day. Now, I personally find this haunting to be elegant, because most ghosts are reactive. They wait in a house, they respond to provocation, they need you to open a door or buy a creepy doll that everyone told you not to. But this hearse is proactive. It's out here doing laps. It chases drivers for sport. It's developed a whole routine. Now, speaking of Tennessee, I got a bonus story for you. This one was sent in by a subscriber to the channel named Jordan. He's a good friend of mine. And Jordan writes, I was driving cross-country from Maine to California back in 2005 with my then-girlfriend at the time. It was late January, somewhere in Tennessee when this happened, and it was daylight. There was no one else on the road when I approached an old green Cadillac in the other lane. If I had to guess, it was a 1974 DeVille. As soon as I passed the car, I checked my rear view and side mirrors, and the car was gone. Disappeared. But there was nowhere it could have gone. That stretch of road was straight, no hills, no curves, and no turnoffs. 1 second it was there in the lane next to me, and the next it was gone. My ex-girlfriend saw it disappear too. To this day, I can't explain it. Well, Jordan, that was a real creepy story. Thanks for sending it in. If you have a ghost story that you'd like me to read on the channel, you can email to me at deadtalkhost@gmail.com, and I'll put the address in the description below. You've been watching the channel for the recently deceased. Until next time, drive safe and never trust the living. Bye.